Hello, good afternoon. Right, if we can cast our minds back to last weekend, the video I did when nothing turned up from the council court. You know, the court that the council hire. So it's not the court. I've got a cracking thing coming up tomorrow, but it's in the paper, so I want to get the light properly to read it. And I didn't really get everything done today in time to sit down with it. But wait for that one. Council. Not my council, actually, funnily enough, someone else's council. So, yes, if we can cast our minds back to last weekend. Now, there was a 1% chance, of course, that my prison sentence or death sentence or fine or whatever had been delayed in the post. That's the only thing that was on my mind. Turns out it wasn't. I've actually had no post all week at all. So, yeah, that's off, definitely. And since I mentioned my vicious assault charge when I legally tried to defend myself last weekend also, I've heard nothing about that this week. So we'll assume you're fucked on that one. It occurs to me now, of course, that you're in a very difficult position now, aren't you, Huntingdonshire District Council? Because if you do attempt to enforce this fine or whatever it is that you decided on the day, knowing that you're breaking the law, and knowing that my cases are quite well publicised around the United Kingdom and probably other parts of the world, well, you're going to look a bit silly, to say the least. And of course, Cambridgeshire Police, we all know, like to break the law to enforce unlawful summons and all this sort of thing. So you're in a pretty similar situation, I'm afraid, Chief Constable Nick Nazi Dean, as Joanne Lancaster, the overweight, overpaid bitch, head of HDC. So that's your first option, is that you dream up one of your insane fucking ploys, which you've done so many times before, and go ahead with enforcement. Your second option, obviously, is doing nothing. Again, both the council and the police are not collecting on the vicious assault charge, and also, of course, the council tax. But that means council tax is illegal, because you've had a court hearing and found me guilty, but you haven't collected. Shit. I guess that must mean assaulting police is legal as well. Because you had the court case about that, but you haven't collected, and the warrants run out. Fuck, I've got to calm down for a minute. Guys, I'm so sorry. I mean, this is really fucking shit for you. You know, whatever you do, you're wrong and you're breaking the law. And if you take the second option, you're encouraging other people to break the law, according to you. Because according to you, it's the law to pay council tax. But you're not collecting it from me. So why should you collect it from anyone else? Oh. Fuck, I'm glad I'm not the one making this fucking decision. That would be some serious fucking shit, wouldn't it? I mean, they're all going to have to end up arresting themselves. For either enforcing a law unlawfully or not enforcing the law, thereby letting everyone else know that it's not the law to pay council tax, and that if a policeman barges away into your house, you can quite freely assault them and they won't collect on any penalty. Fuck me. That's a fucking thinker, isn't it? Wow. It's what's quaintly known as a rock and a hard place, both Huntingdonshire District Council and Cambridgeshire Police. and you're in it. And I was in it for 10 years because I was trying to expose 25 years worth of theft in the public purse. But I didn't want to break the law to do it. But you would never answer any of my correspondence or do anything about it. In fact, you quite deliberately, willfully, and informed me of such, did not want to do anything about it and did nothing about it. And it made me fucking ill. Because you're a bunch of heathen fucking traitor bastards. So I tell you what, how does it feel? Which way are you going to turn? You're going to enforce your law, thereby breaking the law? Or are you going to do nothing and let everyone else know it's okay to break the law? Your law. I'll expect you when I see you.